Hello, pretty people. I'm moderately blurry, I apologize. Allow me to sort this out for you by turning on the lamp. No, wait, this is not better. This is not, no, this is not better in the slightest. For you see, it is not the lamp. It is garland. Yes. Yes, pretty people. I have Christmas on my side. For once. I'm grinching it all up. Okay. Can you just... No. There we go. This is probably not better. I'm pretty sure... The thing is that this camera, just like every other camera, has a bit of a problem with... There we go. Has a bit of a problem with white balance, so it will take it a bit to readjust. To readjust to what I'm trying to do. So why are you not? Why does no? Why no music there? There's music. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yes, there we go. Okay. I apologize. I'm taking my sweet freaking time. Hey King, hi Max. Thank you. I'm glad that you think that I look great. I mean, you're wrong, but I'm glad you think so. Do I have any more? Okay, so get this. I only have one plug left. So it's either this, which admittedly, like the lamps are already starting to burn my neck. So no, and alternatively I can put switch on the actual lamp that is usually doing in this room. So I shall do that. The power of lamp compels you. Well, that didn't help because now I just look like an idiot, don't I? With my with all these Christmas lamps, but with no actual use for them. Oh well. Okay, allow me to... Hey, a pickle place. Hey, Nicole. Hello, Max. You're surrounded with all the... I am the light. How you doing, guys? So happy to see you here. At this ungodly hour. That's it since now. Well, I just poked myself in the eye. So, hope you're enjoying the show. So, how do I even? So this is like my very festive version of a news. Ow. You know what? Actually, that's a good idea. I should. Yes, hello. This is actually nice. I'm glad that I got both of them to work at the same time. Where am I going? What I'm not glad about is that this thing really like I'm not joking. These lamps are kind of pinching my neck because they're warm. Because light is warm, not light, but you know, lamps. It's only 8 where I am. I don't have anywhere to be tomorrow. It is 6 in the morning, my time. So. This stream should have been called Why Am I Awake? Because I've been awake for like the entire night. For no particular reason. Like usually when I'm awake for the entire night, I actually pull all-nighter for like a reason. I play games, I do like edit videos, I do cool stuff usually at night. Today I was just laying in my bed kinda like staring into the ceiling like 2 AM. Chocolate, well, Merry Christmas everybody, by the way, who's celebrating. I'm not, but that's because I'm not a religious person, and also because Christmas is like not a big deal in Russia, not in the slightest. So I apologize if I'm not like buying into your hype. I'm not trying to diminish your Christmas cheer. In fact, I really hope that you have yourself a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. But I myself, not so. Yeah, that's why I'm streaming instead. That's why I don't have one of those red hats. Also, I'm trying out some resource packs today. Before I had a little taste of Jom's resource pack on. Now I have Vinci HD's Beat Beta resource pack, which is like way better actually than vanilla Minecraft. So let's check out the Dark not the Dark Cathedral actually, but the base itself. I don't know since when I suddenly decided that the Dark Cathedral is the name of the base and not the name of just this part of the base. This is the Dark Cathedral, alright? This here is the castle. Like the name of the base is castle, but I'm looking. Hope you have America. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, the name of the base is kind of yet to be discovered. I'm still on the fence about that. I mean, my go-to option obviously is if my chair rolls over these Christmas lights, I will throw it out the bloody window. Not the chair, it's too heavy, but you know, also I'm pretty sure I couldn't throw this chair out the window even if I tried because it's just too big. But yeah, I would be really mad is my point. I would be really mad because this chair, like 80% of what it does is hold my buttocks, which is what chair is supposed to do, but another 20 is it using its time to numb on my headphones, like constantly. It's incredibly frustrating, to be honest. Can you hear the music, by the way? Is it annoying? Is it actually doubling through the boom boom, the microphone? Because if it is, I might switch to the headphones, but I might just switch off make the music just a tiny bit quieter for me. Simply because I can't. Yeah, my ears are tired of headphones. I've been sitting with headphones this whole time, like my entire life basically, and now I finally dug out my what's the name for them? The speakers. My speakers are terrible, you know this cheap crap. Check this out. This is the equipment I use. I had them since the 90s, basically. Since my father, when my father bought his second PC, these speakers were bought with it, and that was like early 2000s tops. So what I'm trying to say is that they go rather well with a $100 microphone and $3,000 PC. The range on this, like the mouse I'm using is also bought for like $3, so I guess that's part of the cost by now. I'm just bragging, if anything. But yeah, check this out. We have basically completed. Hey Zifan, it's a nice name. But yeah, I have basically completed the roof, which is something very stupid to say when you have not yet completed the walls. So I will be completing the roof today, and I will definitely at least trying to complete at least one more wall, if not like one more than at the very least like this wall, because it's just standing there. I mean, you might as well complete it, right? It's nearly done anyway. So first we're gonna place all this nether brick, and then we're gonna go and dig out some more nether brick to kind of finish this one up. And by dig out some more nether brick, I mean go and like brrrt some nether rock into submission. After which we'll smelt it and like convert it. How's your day? My day has not yet started. I'm glad yours good, and yeah, time zones exist. But my day hasn't yet started. It's 6 in the morning. I had a restless night for no particular reason. I hate it. I hate when you get one. Those look like the speakers they used in high school. That's not a compliment, by the way. My school looked like a warehouse. Well, at least on the full moon, it would turn into a regular house. That I stole this joke from Joe Hills. This is where I'm at as a content creator. I'm stealing puns from Joe Hills, of all people. Joe Hills is one of the least popular members of Hermitcraft, by the way. And I'm not judging him for being that, I'm just kind of... That's the easier way to describe him. I actually really like some of his videos. Like, I could... That's a conundrum with Joe Hills. Like, I don't like all of his content, but then again, I'm a human person, so you can't blame me for that. I have likes and dislikes, but I could actually recommend some of his videos. Whatever. Let's not make it about content creators who aren't me. Hope you have a Merry Christmas. Yes, thank you, King. Might actually stop by and drop out. Not drop. So just drop, not drop out. Might stop by and drop some Christmas presents at everybody else's bases, because, well, I know where to, it's not even that I know where to find good puns, I just make them. Like, I wanna say 80% of all the jokes I ever make are my own, and the 20% of the rest are bizarre YouTubers who I stole it from. Alright, we need some more netherrack, by the way. So, buckle up for exciting footage of me just brutting some from the nether, because I don't have any. Yes, if you have a question, just ask it, dude. Seriously, this is a Q&A stream from now on. If you have a question, just scream it at me. I will either ignore it if it's not something I want to talk about, or reply to it, because I'm one of those people who like reads all the comments on all his videos. So, well, it is. The Christmas lights are hysterical. Thank you. I have I actually bought 4 sets of them, but not the exact same ones, obviously. But all my multicolored are on my Christmas tree, and these I specifically bought to use on a stream. But the way I wanted to use them is I wanted to duct tape them to this line behind myself. But then I realized that I don't have enough outlets to have them running. So yeah. Which is why I have them running right now, because, you know, I still don't have enough outlets. I just kind of stole one from my heated floors. So if in 10 minutes I suddenly like catch a common cold just live on stream, then you know why. If I die from hypothermia on stream, remember me young and beautiful. So like 2014 slime. I actually have a picture of 2014 slime. I should show it to you. You guys don't care, but I do. Yeah, priorities. So how's everyone's Christmas doing? What you guys got for each other? Winch, crying out loud. Dude, seriously. Just, man, come on, just... He updated every single texture. He made every single texture better, except for the bloody netherrack. He just basically redid the vanilla netherrack. Ah, Vinci. My one gripe against those... Can you change the Christmas lights to no. These are actually... Again, I specifically bought these ones for... I specifically bought these ones as white ones because they would look better on camera. Because I specifically bought them for a stream. To use on streams and like on vlogs and that. Oh well, Lyra, see ya. Have fun at work, I guess. Why are you walking on a Christmas night to begin with? Like, seriously, dude. I mean, I could go grab some from the Christmas tree, but first of all, I don't feel like untangling it, and second of all, See, these white ones already are moderately annoying me by just constantly blinking to the left and to the right of me. So maybe it would be a good idea to just, you know, not. Because if they also were multicolored, I would freaking flip in like 10 minutes. No clue what I'm doing. Christmas-wise, breakfast with the family. Well, that's good for you. I guess. I hope. I'm actually, now that I think about Christmas with the dinner with a family, I mean, you'll be fed? Question mark. And even that's not guaranteed. I mean, I don't know. Some people have terrible relationships with their folks. Mine are just moderately disappointed in me. That's it. They basically, like, my parents perceive me in a permanent state of you live like that? Question. They're like, every time they look at me, like, they cannot figure out how I'm like not seeing the faults of my way, essentially. Because, truth be told, like, my mind is a mess, so my apartment, hi T-Storm, so my apartment is a mess, so my mind is a mess, and it's like perpetual vicious cycle of depression and everything being terrible. Meanwhile, like, from their point of view, I have like literally no reason to not like clean my freaking stuff up. How long have you been playing Minecraft? Well, for like 16 minutes now. But in general, I've been a Minecrafter since Minecraft 1.3. The time when Minecraft 1.4 came out was the time when I started actively playing online. So it was like, I have no idea. I didn't count. Just Minecraft wiki it up. When did 1.4 come out? That will be the minimum time of me being Minecrafter. It's my family, so it's really you, but won't whine about. I mean, I appreciate you not whining about. It's not that I don't care. It's just it's never pleasant is the thing, and I'm a cynical train wreck myself already. So, yeah. Hello, squad. How you doing, squad? Sploosh. No head. Okay, this got a headless squid. Just happens every now and again. Alright. Speaking of heads, I have these two horse heads on me this whole time, and I like, I don't know, should probably place them, crying out loud, somewhere. I mean, I at the very least drop them off into my there we go. Drop them off into my thingies, into my head collection. Okay, let's check this out. We have zombie pigment head, 5 things, cave spider, phantom, mushroom, squid, player head, actually stray head, clownfish, salmon, petrified cod, endermite, blaze, dolphin, Zloy XP, that's fairly rare mob, I guess, 2 horse heads and husk head and an Archelos head, which, ow, is a rarity because Archelos played like 2 days. So yeah, I'm surprised I have an endermite head because I have no idea where I got that. Maybe I traded it with someone because I have not been headhunting for a while. I lost my looting sword, guys. I lost my everything recently, like midway into recording episode 18, which yes is recorded and I will be posting it later. But do I need this? I don't need this. So how is going on with my netherrack? Awful is the answer. So 36 block, come on, dude. 36 slabs, come on, dude. You can do better. Smelt rate faster. I tell to a smelter that is only half full. Yeah, I need to fill up on the. I need a refill on the fuel. Let's fuel it up. When can you do a collab? I am currently in the works on making a collab with Silent Whisperer. Oh look, I had 2 stacks of these crops just sitting there. Seriously. Okay, I'm actually in the works about a collab with Silent Whisperer at the moment, because he's a redstoner and he's like absolutely amazing at it. And so I was like, hey, so the way it was, I was like, I contacted him on Discord and he was like, yeah, see you, chocolate. I was like, hey dude, do you think this technical thing that I'm trying to accomplish in this particular way possible at all? And he's like, not only is it possible, I can, sure, I can do it. When are you free? I'm like, well, when are you free? And he's like, I'm free for my friends, Loy. I will definitely help you out with your shoddy redstone stupidity that you came up with. Get this, what I want to do is I want a system that upon I press a button makes villagers not only arrive to the meeting spot with you, but also arrive at their own will. As in, they aren't delivered in a minecart, they aren't delivered in a boat, they aren't trapped there with you, they just run up to you. Imagine that. And now, in reality, obviously, there will be a subtle system that will regulate how they work, how this works. But it is doable in Minecraft. And apparently, it is doable not just in one way, but in two different ways. One more technical than another. And the more technical one was, of course, showed to me by Silent Whisperer. Well, hinted at me by Silent Whisperer. Just hinted for now. Will be like proper developing it sometime later. Check this one out, by the way. This is basically episode 18 fuel of the Decidedly Vanilla series, so you're getting mild spoilers. I have this guy in here, sitting here. He's actually my testing guy. I just left him in here. Like, hey dude, can you stand in this area and like not die for a bit? Because if you can, then I will be able to populate this place with villagers. Ow! Okay, server, what the crap? Actually, I don't have too much of the fire rockets left, so I should probably be moderately conservative about them. Alright, I'm off. See ya. Yeah, Merry Christmas too. Okay, just a moment, guys. I don't like this song. I like this song. I like this song because I remember using it in at least 2 Minecraft videos. We listened to Argo Fox music today, and they're Creative Commons, so I keep consistently using their tunes in my own videos. I've been just using music all over the place lately. For no particular good reason, really. I mean, if there's one thing I'm trying to do with Decidedly Vanilla ever since like I got these PCs, I'm trying to kind of make it more cinematic. Okay, so the roof is done. So the entire thing looks moderately more complete, while not being moderately complete. Not in the slightest. Wow, that was dangerous. Nearly killed myself. Okay. So, what are we dealing with? Tops black, middle, I don't know, something gray, and bottom also black. Now, what do we do with the sides of it? Is the question, really. Because here I want to have the grand entrance, but on the sides I really don't need to. I really don't want to. I'm just not miffed about this opportunity. So what do we do? Honestly, I kinda didn't expect myself to finish with the roof today. Not in the slightest. I underestimated how much I actually don't have done off camera. Well, first and foremost, I need more rockets. More firepower! Fortune? Yep. I mean, I already have gunpowder, so... And just for the funsies, do you have any paint on me? Gray? Yeah, sure. That's a festive color. Lime. All right, can do. Yeah, gold ingot. Why not? Look, stack of rockets sitting there. My base has all the crap. So I'm probably because I don't know where that center came from. Whatever. You know what? Let's do white. White and green. That is so totally Christmas. Actually, we have red, so screw you, white. You're not fun. And light blue, because why not? Hue. Let's see. If we go this and that. Light blue and red, and what if we also... Ah, shucks, I forgot. Ah! Disappointed. Alright, let's do this though. And we will need a crafting table for this. Because of course... This is very important firework rocket crafting, guys. Just bear with me. Alright. Red, star-shaped, purple, light blue. And you know what's the best thing? We can actually combine those in the same rocket, so... And just for funsies, we probably can make it fade into purple. Yeah, fade to purple. And the other one will make fade to blue. Yeah, I know, riveting content, but whatever. Whatever. I have more than one star in a firework. Yes, Nicole, you can. You can do it. You can do more than one star. You can make more than... Yeah, star-shaped, small ball. You can just basically... These things. Oh my god, I love them. But since it's kind of day outside, I'm pretty sure this is the worst. Yeah, it's day outside, so we'll fire one in here just to celebrate our ability to remember. Look at that. That's nice. That's cool. That's nice. Hey, Keynote. Now all I need to do is not use these two rockets while flying, because I'm an idiot and I'll blow myself up. Okay, so part of me just thinks, okay, black concrete, where can get? So pretty. Now I want to make an epic amount of fireworks. Yep, Nicole, those are so versatile. I remember. Oh yeah, you can. I'm pretty sure you can even get bigger balls, bigger explosions. Sorry, and bigger balls. Why would you want bigger balls? Right, they're useful. They're just hanging there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get larger ball explosion if you just add a feather to the star. So that I should use more of those. I should do fireworks more often. They're like magic. You keep forgetting that they exist, so as a result, whenever you actually see them used, you're like, oh, that's still in the game. It's such a great reminder. So many shulker boxes I'm not into. Alright, I really don't feel like going squid hunting game. I'm like very much not in the mood. Just if I have a chest of it somewhere, black concrete, squid ink, I want you to give it to me right now. We don't even have. Sounds like experiment time. Zugo, what you talking about? If you're talking about the then I'm pretty sure I have a thing somewhere. The feather. Yeah, that's the word. I had feathers somewhere. I don't remember where. Ah, come on. The thing about Minecraft in general is that there it is. When I first started playing it, I actually memorized most of Minecraft Wiki. So I just randomly can remember this type of crap. And I'm not bragging, don't get me wrong. I'm actually complaining because my brain has so much potently useless knowledge about this game. You know, all of this hard drive space could just be used for something actually, you know, not pointless, pointful even. Okay, let's attempt this. No, this and this. Burst. It bursts. So let's see what's that. What's that looking like? Bazook. Disappointment! Japan on Hightail if you've seen the trailer. It's shady and I don't know. I'm cautious and I will be looking at it when it actually comes out. Oh look! Eat Night! Finley. Let's launch some firework rockets. Okay, note to self. Burst is just utter crap. This is like, what is this? It's worse than not adding anything. Look at that. This is pretty. It's like, pew. And that's only. Maybe that's because like normal people don't use black firework explosions. It's also useless until we find a way to use it. I mean, the black seems to be more hidden. Yeah. Number one can is now here. So I'm not numbering my cans. How do you know? All of my cans are equal in the court of law. Some even store beans in them. Alright. So I know where to get a lot of sand. It's not even the desert, it's actually. You know what, just for giggles, because you know, so far the stream has been just utterly boring content. Let's quickly fly to the place where I can get a lot of sand, which is Piggleford's base, because it's absolutely beautiful. Oh, you meant fan, well, I don't number those either. But I did see you on several of my videos in the comments, so I guess. But yeah, Hightail. I hate to be the negative Nancy, but I'm very cautious about that thing. I get the impression no one would care about that game if it wasn't for like the creators of them, and creators of them are only like famous because they hitched a ride on Minecraft. Which, don't get me wrong, Hypixel is one of those corporations of good that I will be rooting for ever and ever. But at the same time, I'm like, why are you making your own game? Why are you making your own game, Hypixel? Why do you need to do that? Do you not like Minecraft anymore? Do you not want to follow the established end-user agreement set up by the makers of the Minecraft? Do you want to sell loot boxes to children? I'm onto you! But yeah, not really. can't wait for the game to actually come out, because so far, like, the longer it goes, the more I'm like, holy crap, Pigglesworth, what have you been doing here? But yeah, this is Pigglesworth's base. It used to be a desert. It is not anymore, and that is terrifying. Piggy, what's your problem? Where do you get so much free time? Let me check this one out. Is he planning on, like... Because if he is... Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Well, not really. It's gonna be only a problem because my ego will not tolerate somebody who is like... Is he building a death arena? No, he's building a city. He's building a dystopian city of something something. Where, like, once you're in, you're not allowed to leave. So... Do I have any of anything in my shulker books? I actually have... No, that's andesite, that's not gravel. Ah, shucks. Alright. See, we actually do have an ink farm, is the thing. We actually do have an ink farm, and it's just... we gotta go there and stuff. So yeah! This is looking mighty nice, and I'm only somewhat threatened by just the sheer scale of it. I mean, guys, come on. Guy with the lag internet. I kind of know myself as the guy with the lag internet, so that doesn't explain a lot. They look like even bunny ears. I mean, for now. But don't worry. Once he'll build one of each of those at every, like, opportunity at the entire perimeter of the circle, it will definitely look like a very angry octopus. Okay, so should we go to the thingamajig? Yes, we should. Just let's go to the ink farm, because we can, and also because that gives us a perfect reason to go through my new nether hub hole. Oh, I love it so. I love it so much. Look how freaking red it is. Look how freaking imposing it is. Hello, salesman of the ashes and the bones. I gave the skeleton on top a stray head. Thank you. Zugov, this is actually, like, functionally pretty terrible nether hub, because you cannot fly through it and you cannot run. You can only run through it. There are, like, no rails and no stuff, but whatever. At this point, everybody on the server is moving around on elytras anyway, and by everybody I mean, like, the 2 people that actually play here. So, okay, technically 4. Just only 2 consistently record, and I'm not one of those. Nathan, alright. I remember an Nathan. See, another problem with this garland is that now I'm all fiddly, so I might actually just kind of... I can lead the damned through the hell in style. Yeah, Nicole, that was that was exactly the point of this nether hub to begin with. But what now? So I was walking on a fortress farm, and I was going to create it in a similar way. Now I need something new. You don't need something new just because I used similar design to chill. Look, throughout this nether hub, I actually used, see, several different designs. Basically, for each tunnel, there was a challenge to make it distinct and vibrant. And that's all I wanted to do. This tunnel is actually made not by me, but by Pixel. And I love how, like, moderately brutalistic it is. Does it actually lead to the ink farm? Because it's kind of long for being an ink farm tunnel. His ink farm was like 2 steps away from his base, and we passed his base portal like forever ago. Pigs, back to spawn. Yes, thank you. I know where I came from, pigs, you smartass. Welcome to Happy Squid. Enjoy the facilities. I love that you look up and there's suddenly a giant squid face. And turns out that you like oh, that's a I apologize. Sorry. See, okay, we'll just drop a couple stacks of things that I don't need right now, and we'll let them despawn, and we'll grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks, just enough for future. I shall continue with my plans for an evil castle Grayskull. I'll put some pics up in this Discord when choose Ugav. Do as you please. Man, Liz Discord is way cooler than mine. I'm kind of impressed that this wait, what did it drop off? Yeah, I'm kind of impressed that this nether tunnel is consistently like telling me hi. If you look closer, I mean, it's a nice pattern, but like, I mean, come on, dude. We said hello on the entrance. Also, it's apparently like temporal magic, because I'm pretty sure going towards the ink farm took like 5 times longer than going back from the ink farm. So that's confusing. Alright. Any suggestions or ideas as to where a fine gentleman can find himself some concrete in these trying times? I love it. I love when these guys decide to display the skull I assigned to them, and not Silent Whisperer's actual head. Gravel, gravel, gravel. I say as I slowly transform into a turkey. See, up until this point I never had a shortage, because I had these chests moderately full, but now there's barely a stack, so I better refill, and I better refill like in drove. And I do have like some leftover spare gravel just laying here and there, but it's obviously not enough. It's obviously something I need to fix. So okay, chat, remember, this is the place where I left all of the stuff that we need. Let's go. Yeah, let's go shovel some stuff. Because somebody's gotta shovel some stuff. All right. So usually I get my gravel from like the mines, but I really do that's andesite, isn't it? Yeah, that's andesite probably. I really am not in the mood of going into under the ground right now. We could go to a... No. To a fairly nearby mountain, that's the word. Mountain biome. Well, actually, extreme hill. So. The only problem is that it's turning night. It's rapidly turning night, so... Okay, that's not gonna be pleasant. At least not for too long. And as we do so, let's pass by the beastie's lair. Check this out. Hey, come on. And he never recorded anything about this giant base of his. He's been like... Everybody else is recording everything that they do on the server. He's just sitting here in the middle of the iceberg like, yep, just building my base. My amazing freaking giant super mega base. No one's on YouTube is allowed to see it, because everybody is afraid of spoiling it. Meanwhile, I'm not even recording anything. Yeah, I hate it when it happens. Like same kind of goes for Schnicks and Zip, but I mean, I get people not having time to record, but if you don't have time to record, I mean, one idea is to maybe like someone could collab with you on your base, just kind of showcase it to people and stuff. Which is something I plan to kind of address with Schnicks, because he obviously has like no time to actually record, but maybe... Shut up, server! You can restart when... You'll restart when I allow you to. Also, this Extreme Hills does not have any gravel. No, I don't see any. Also, these shadows are really not helping. So far, I only found andesite and, like, incredible amount of it. So... Hey, Taco. Oh. Oh, that's why I haven't found any gravel. Because somebody apparently already dug it up. Well, in that pretty. Ow, my face. Take me home, country roads! Oh hey, we stumbled upon Pixelrus' base. You guys can think he has any, you know, gravel on him? I can never do a Wii anymore. I used to be like be able to go like Wii. Now it's like Wii. Badoink. What no? Oh. Effective. There we go. Yoink, 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 yoink. He won't mind. I mean, he will, but he won't know. The wonders of him being too busy with his whatchamacallit. Come on. Come on, fireworks, kick in. Yeah, the wonders of him being too busy with his, what's it called? Minecraft survival guide. Actually, that's kind of mean of me, because he obviously needs that concrete for his giant boat. Because it's like made out of it and stuff. Man, this music is so jazzercise. It's not even funny. And look, now they decided randomly to be Silent Whisperer's heads. Make up your mind, guys. I have no idea how heads walk or don't walk on this on servers anymore. It used to be that they, like, you kill a person, they stay their current skin, and then it used to be that you kill a person and they change the skin as he changes the skin. And now it's just kind of random. It's like, I don't know. If you feel like being the classic Silent Whisperer today or the fancy Silent Whisperer, they're like, I don't know. But what'd you say? Okay, so that's 4x4 stacks. All right, awesome. Where did I put all of my ink? There's the ink. All right, step 1, you get it done. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 8 stacks of this inky blacky thingy. Bam 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 bam. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum. Din-din-din-din, din-din-din-din, din-din-din-din. Alright. New plan. Oh, yes. Dolphin's Grace, thank you. One of my favorite effects nowadays. So, haste, then Dolphin's Grace. It's so much better than even speed. Because it's like, if you have yourself Depth Strider, you just out of the view. We timed it. It's like comparable with Elytra. And yeah, upon timing, it turns out that, you know, flying on Elytra from Pixelrus' base to mine is faster than my Dolphin Superhighway, but that's because on Elytra you fly like directly, while on the Dolphin Superhighway you have to like turn right at one point. Other than that, it's like comparable and if not faster. And you cannot speed up Elytra. Like, you can speed it up using fireworks, but you cannot speed it up using like speed effects, which have much stronger effect on that person. So I used to be like, just like, hey, potion of speed, and then I just, hey Pix, what you doing? Oh, you're building a giant bond? Yeah, that will be pranked into oblivion. All the good times when people used to actually play on here. Is it too noticeable that I'm salty about like that and stuff? When we build that pixel, I don't know. At the first, let's put it that way, at the first sign of Pixel Riff's wanting to return to the server. Thing is, like, he's doing so freaking well with his survival Minecraft guide that I myself don't want him to return. He said, like, he admitted to me, he's like, I'd be fine returning and I'd be alright. But then it's like his survival guide is doing so well, and having 2 survival series at once on the channel would just confuse people. I know, like, from experience, I used to have like up to 3. So he's like, I don't know what to do. And that seems to be the consensus of the side of vanilla, like nobody knows what to do with it. And I don't like the truest reason why I haven't yet pranked the crap out of Pixel Riff's base is not because I don't want to, it's because I don't want him to feel pressured into returning. Get it? Because we're friends and all, and I'm pretending to be nice for a bit. So it's like 3. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Let's go. What I'm trying to say is it goes. Another problem with this is that these buildings, they look impractical because they're practically large, and they're actually impractically large as a result of me like not building them from a survival perspective, from a survival standpoint. I mean, you start playing Minecraft on a server like that, you go like, I want to build something big and impressive, and you don't actually stop yourself to consider like, maybe not. You just go ahead and start building something on a ginormous scale. And then you kind of realize that, oh crap, I built a giant freaking base that looks ugly from the outside and from the inside because it has like no life to it. Because bases are great when you have lives to them. As in, like you take a look at them and you kind of can tell that, oh my god, people actually live in it. So it really is 2 and 2, okay. That's my little gripe against the Zloy from the past is, why did Zloy from the past have to build this stupidly large thing? That's what he didn't. He still did. What a joke. At the same time, I'm having so much fun winging it, like, truth be told. I'm having all sorts of fun just coming up with new ways of mucking about with this entire necromancer spiel. It's not how. Yeah, I screwed up. This one pillar was. I should have placed. Philippine said to take over and redo wooded mansion. Now I'm like, Wooded mansions are especially terrible in that regard because they're big and they have no reason to be big. They're big on arrival. You get there and it's already too big because it's supposed to be something you kind of stumble around in. So like they intentionally made them empty and pointless. Because illagers build them. Illagers build them for their own dumb reason. But if you don't actually like have a precise plan for a structure that size, you're kind of you're kind of just out of luck, really. But Wooded Mansions, at the very least, it already comes with a preset theme. It's a mansion in the woods. You can always like roleplay as Shia LaBeouf or something. You can be like, oh, I'm an illager type of person who lives in the middle of the woods and eats people. I mean, why not? But at the same time, you can be like, oh, I know, I will be a community. I will roleplay as a crying out loud server cost. Yes, servers are starting. Alright. That's what we're gonna do. Just for a moment, I want to go refill my tea. So here's what we will do. I'm gonna go into single player, and just so you guys have actually something to. Was kind of fun killing the villagers though. Yeah, I should think so. And while we're at it, allow me to just quickly time set day. No, wrong. Time set night. Night, I said. Time set night. And will the zombies burn if I summon them? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do difficulty hard. And you guys just have fun watching this unfold, right? Actually, here's some more just so it's even more fun. I'll be right back with you. I say as I realize that I entangled myself in Christmas lights and will not be able to leave. Be right. Oh, by the way, I just realized. Here you go. Enjoy the show. I'll be right back with you. Okay, so is everybody dead already? Hey, Big. There you go. I'm back and shining. That one indicator just chasing somebody behind the webcam. Hey, Moon. You know what I should have done? I should have went. You know what? I should have done that. he was frag stealing. Hey, Tron. Come on, run for somebody. Come on. Ooh, I'ma get ya. I'm a villager. Oh, I'm an axe murderer. Oh, I'ma get ya. Anyway, poor guy. Anyway, let's get back to my shenanigans. Villager did not manage to get on the roof somehow. He was actually... I summoned him up there. And yeah, so restarts and I instantly need... Ow. A doctor. I instantly need a doctor because I smashed my face into a pillar. Well, it's more like a parapet, but you get my point. Alright, where's a good place for me to kinda... So while we're doing this, how you guys doing? How's your Christmas? I say as I start blinking hysterically. Thank you, Mr. Gold. It was one of the dumber ideas for me. Actually, now that I think about it, what if... Okay, that's a good idea. I like it, Sloy. Thank you, other Sloy. What if we do this thing that people sometimes do? Specifically, you know, punks. Not punks, but from cyberpunks. Because cyberpunks usually do this type of deal. Okay, come on, why aren't you... Okay, where's the thingy that tunes them? Look at the goggles. This is boring. This is boring. It's not interesting. We can kind of see them, but the goggles are way too good for the Christmas lights to penetrate them. Yeah, penetrate. Yeah. But yeah, these goggles are like legit goggles for, you know, welding. I don't know how you pronounce it. Like attaching one metal thing to another by hitting the crap out of both. Oh, hardcore gluing. So yeah, they have no problem blocking off light, is what I'm trying to say. I'm pretty sure I could just put an actual light bulb down there and they still would be like, what light bulb? I don't know. Why is like impersonating Christmas tree? I'm not impersonating it. I'm being it, okay? Actually, I was considering buying a whole Christmas tree for my office. Then I realized there's like no way I could be able. There's no way I would be able to put it in here in a way that would like show up on camera. And if that's like my freaking YouTube brain, that's the way my YouTube brain works. Is if it's not showing up on the webcam, why even have it? Is my ultimate thing. Which is why I'm so desperate to show my cat on the webcam every time it shows up, because that's its only reason for existing. Just kidding. I love my cat. She tolerates me. See, my cat is like not necessarily impressed by me, and not necessarily like doesn't necessarily going not on Mixer sad. Oh, Christian, don't get me started. I should be on Mixer, but I don't want to go on Mixer until I have a proper, you know, streaming schedule, because schedules make you grow, and at the same time, I don't want basically to stream whatsoever. Actually, like I don't want to stream consistently unless I have a plan for why I'm doing it, and like. That's the thing. The people you see succeeding on Mixer, on YouTube, on Twitch, they're not necessarily the most talented ones. They're not necessarily the best ones at what they do. They're just the people who succeed at content creation are the people who have plan. I don't have a plan. Not in the slightest, which is why this channel is such a train wreck. I mean, I dare you to sort my videos by the most popular and tell me what my channel is about. Cats aren't impressed by anyone. Yeah, that's the point. But she has this routine. Like, she has this routine figured out for herself. Where it's like, okay, at this approximate time, I'm gonna go meow at my owners. And, like, basically, like, at one particular time, usually my wife would go to bed. Or at least attempt to get my child to bed. And what she does as a result, she just... she ends up on the couch, is the thing. And the cat is used to it, so the cat would come up to her and be like, "Hey, you're on the couch, I'm on the couch. How about we do some, you know, mild petting to one another?" And she gets her screeches, and she's like purring in response and that kind of stuff. But now that wife is like sometimes not home, because the child needs to be delivered into a what you call it, not a hospital, but yeah, hospital basically. Needs to be every now and again, like, to go to the hospital on the other side of the town. She's like staying at her parents. So as a result, the cat is really not impressed, because now her daily routine is interrupted by the lack of wife. If there is no wife to give her screeches, the cat cannot get her screeches. So she just comes up to me and goes like, hey you, yeah, you'll do, go with me. I demand screeches. I demand pats. Do the pats now that your wife is like not here. And that's utterly adorable, actually. Like, that she just look. Dude, I just want attention. It's fine. I want attention. And when the cat is in the mood, obviously she's mad about it. She'll pour her heart out at me. And yeah, if your cat attacks you, she's just bored. She's just bored. It just happens. Play with her and she'll stop. Probably. I don't know. I'm not a cat whisperer. I'm not many things. A cat whisperer is one of those. I'm not. But yeah, I know this actually because one of my cats, well, my parents, the cat living with my parents at the moment, he constantly attacks feet. He constantly attacks feet, and I don't know why he's doing it. Because ever since I like moved, kind of has nothing to do. He's just generally like pissed off at me for leaving. Just show up and I'll be all like pet me. Well, he deserves it, so. But yeah, it's just notable because I feel like such a replacement to my wife whenever she does it. She's like, you're not my favorite one, but you'll do. And recently she's been specifically annoyed with me because I started sleeping in a separate bed, because we bought a bed for the child, like a one-person bed, because the couch is obviously queen size. Look at your top 5 video. 4 of them are animatics. 1 is the End City Theory video, causing my brain to group you with the several Minecraft 3D animators who extinct several years ago. Well, I mean, I did go extinct several years ago, so I guess that's fair. But yeah, the thing is that the animatics that are popular on my channel are incredibly shitty, so like looking at that, you don't kind of expect that to be my primary content, and it isn't. Don't get me wrong, but what I'm getting at is the inconsistency, really. Like when you think about YouTubers in general, like I don't want to start that whole thing. That whole thing I do when I just lash out and just complain about PewDiePie for 15 years. But yeah, when you think about like big Minecraft YouTubers, and particularly like Redstones, alright, who's incredibly overrated levels of popular? Well, Mama Jumbo is. Why? Because from day one he had his branding figured out. From day one he was doing it, well, not necessarily and exactly as entirely a business, because he has not been selling 15,000 t-shirts, but at the same time he was indeed, he had indeed like set brands, he had an upload schedule, everybody, like basically you go to Mama Jumbo's channel, you instantly know what he's about. He's a redstoner. He's a Minecrafter, he's a redstoner. You know instantly. You go to my channel, you're like, what the crap is this guy? Everyone viewing is a subscriber, but no, everybody is. I'm betting because the viewer count just went from 16 to 9, and I'm pretty sure that's just 7 people who weren't subscribed to me left when I started like dragging along about whatever I'm dragging along about. Yeah, I'm reaching the point where in my life when like my subscribers know very well a lot about me, but I don't know much about my subscribers. That shouldn't be that way, that should be the opposite way around. Okay. What are we doing with this beat? Because I don't want it to be... Oh my god. Dog fans, you said it had a hat. Yeah, that is an option. Not everybody is into cats. I am, but I'm not judging. Guess it goes like 4 blocks out. Because I want this one to be symmetrical to that one. I just don't want that one to be symmetrical to the... Blah. You got my point. And if you didn't, well, it's no big deal. It's not important. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was it 4? It was 4. Pretty sure it was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it was. Okay, so what if we do something along the lines of... What is the structure going to be housing? My dark deeds, essentially. The point of this thing is to be imposing, to be honest. Like, the main point of this. You come out of this portal, you're like, oh, crap, Zloy has been building, and then you go in and you're like, ooh, and you're imposed, because how big is it? Hi. Get that. So yeah, and that, it kind of accomplishes, but at the same time I also want it to be pretty, potentially. So let's attempt that too. So why not? And yeah, some parts of it are really, really crude for now. One thing that... Oh, no. Get there. Yeah. No. No. Yeah. Alright, so the bad news is we cannot have a layer of like... I mean, we can, but this bit is going under, so this will not be thingamajig. This cannot be a window is the thing if we make a level floor on here. Well, it would be incredibly convenient. So let me just take this one out. We have this, whatever this is, whatever I just built. And I'm guessing this would be a high enough like ceiling for the... It has to go forwards. It has to go forwards to outweigh this giant, you know, roof beat. So what's this? What is down like in the house before Chinese people were down. Yeah. Well, potato, it just happens when internet is not necessarily on the level. So we could potentially get away with making just this one a giant window, right? Maybe not even, although I don't know. I like adding some random stairs to stuff. I used to see myself as a builder in Minecraft. Nowadays, the more I walk with stuff, the more like see myself build. I'm like, nah. I am probably a redstone, but then I see my redstone attempts, and it's like, no. So maybe in my smart self, I made the ceiling of this exactly enough of a height for me to not be able to reach it from the floor without jumping. How different is Ultra flying better compared to PC? It's smoother. I got in once well, but I could never get a hang of them. It's way smoother. Otherwise, like the way I understand it. One thing is we both, myself and Animus J, got both an Elytra on Unity SMP, and we were kind of flying together, and we were constantly looking back at each other and be like, holy crap, how am I seeing you so clearly? And the thing is that whenever you see somebody else on Java Edition, they go like dick, 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 dick. And when they're moving so fast that the game is like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna render them the whole time. I'm just gonna. And when you see them, even on the highest speeds, on Bedrock, you see. So that like smooth flight, and I don't know, it just feels much smoother as far as I know, as far as I tried. Yes, I know, placing blocks, riveting experience, but come on guys, we're having a conversation. Isn't that great? And by conversation, I mean like literal conversation. I'm trying to convert a person into Bedrock Edition Minecraft. I apologize, I promise not to do that too much. So, but by... Alright. This is not a competition. But if you want to brag about something like that, well, go ahead. I ain't gonna stop in my face. I'm already on Bedrock, that's the only version I can get. Oh, that's just depressing. Not because Bedrock is bad, that's... Although, it is. Don't get me, like, my position is that both Java and Bedrock are bad, just in different ways. It's just, they recently become less terrible. Christian, don't get me started on Hytale, alright? I've been ranting at people about how Hytale is gonna be either a disappointment or just utter failure. And people have not been, like, nice to me because of that opinion. And it's not really an opinion, I mean, come on, we haven't yet seen the game, so it's just a hunch, really. See, I wanted to succeed, but I really am not feeling like raising my hopes for something that might be as much of a fad as, say, Scrap Mechanic was. I've seen too many of Minecraft clones be hyped up and forgotten nearly instantly. There is such a thing as cautiously pessimistic, right? What do you mean there isn't? What do you mean that's just being a joke? Hello, skeleton! What are you doing in my base? Get off. Yeah, that's right. Get dealt with! Good boy, you've been eaten. Eat it. Eat it. Ask and you shall receive. Hey, Garden. I didn't. I should really move my Discord to a different channel monitor. I'm sorry about you guys having to stare at black screen for so long. So whenever I alt tab to anything, it just switches off. Hey, Hangabird. Happy holidays, everybody. Actual digital currency. Dude. Terrible secret that I learned from Fight Club, the movie. All currency is digital. Okay, I'm joking. But yeah. Yeah, that's why Mixer looks so much more fun with Monopoly money. Minutes to ask how early is it for you. 7:30 in the morning. Why? I couldn't sleep basically. I couldn't sleep tonight, and after like 5 to 6 hours of just trying to fall asleep and basically failing, I decided to just, you know what, I'm gonna go stream at least for 2 hours before I have to leave. And yes, I will have to leave in an approximately half an hour. Yes, continue watching YouTube. Seriously, you're not Netflix. Chill. And no, that does not prove that the universe is a hologram. It's just money is a made-up thing with no actual worth or use. And yet here we are. I'm pretty sure I had way more stone in my shulker box that's on me. Money is a digital made-up thing that with no actual use, but you can buy Minecraft with it, so yes, that's something. Make a ladies coming and call the ambulance. Yeah, sure. Man, I'll have to go to a doctor today. I'm finally scared enough of that hole in my leg that I want an actual professional to take a look at it. What is it? I'm trying to trade cars for potatoes or something like that. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I'm not ragging at actual practical uses. I'm ragging at capitalism. Yeah, there's a hole in my leg. It's a wound actually. I got it 2 weeks ago. Or is it 1 week? Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. And it's been kind of, you know, low-key bleeding this whole time. And I was hoping that it will like fix itself, but instead it only got worse. So, you know, just like my YouTube career. or you know, my life in general. So I decided, okay, we'll just. Russia has ambulances, plenty of them. You can even use one to get to a hospital, and it will cost you literally nothing. Oh, shucks. Oh, shucks. My phone is. My phone! No! No! Wait for me, phone. I'm entangled in the essence of the holiday. There you go. Yeah. So I received $10 over PayPal from someone. I have no idea who that is. So. But yeah, that was actually my Hayes Law, you have to stop streaming in half an hour alarm. Because again, I'm professional. Get back here, you. See, this sweater is comfy, but the sweater is comfy, but it's also he's doing his leg, I think. Yes, Neopalm, that is. Hey, Blake. Nice Christmas clothes. Yes, I know. The sweater is ugly and I only wear it at home here because this is a balcony, so I need to stay warm and toasty. So, as a result, I'm like... Also, it's not Christmas in Russia, so... Hey, good boy. Doesn't look any worse than anything else there. Alright. Does anybody else have to solve Rubik's Cube? No. Literally nobody in the entire world. You're the only person ever to solve a Rubik's Cube. Congratulations, your medal is in the post. In the mail. No, it's actually inside of a post. There's a post outside of your house. Go break it in half and receive your medal. Christmas, I have no idea when Christmas is, Kangabel, because we never celebrated it, and I'm not like religious. Because if you thought Catholicism made no sense, get ready for Pravoslavia. This is not a sweater, right, Mustang? It's kind of a t-shirt with long sleeve, a sleeve shirt. No, that's disgusting. That's not ew. It's okay. Let's check this out from a vantage point, which is somehow way new. Okay. I like it, but I don't love it. Is the problem. Then again, love is meaningless. So whatever. It's so bare bones is the problem. Like the whole problem with this project is it is bare bones. Like this skull we have on a corner. We need like 15 of those. Just sprinkled all around. This large blank area of dark oak, that needs to be decorated. All of this needs to be polished up, and that particular zombie needs to be freaking... What is that? What's that skeleton doing there? Who let him there? And yeah, in the lack of any other darks, any other whites, gray serves as a contrast color. Or at the very least, it would serve as a contrast color if the shaders weren't making it night so rapidly. Birch, definitely no. Again, it looks awesome. Thank you. I mean, so far, I'm glad, like, you can kind of see the potential. But it's still bare bones. Like, it's nowhere... It's not where I want it to be, is the problem. And another problem is that I don't really know what I want, so... The problem is that birch planks are... well... tan colored. Tan colored. Skin colored. They're not necessarily plain color. White is plain, gray is kinda plain. Gray is out there, let's put it that way, but birch is just annoying tan, yellowish tan color. Just have to figure supports. Maybe, I don't know. Red nether brick. I used so much of it on the nether hub that I don't have to see it ever again. So, excuse me, I'm calling this one no. It's like just... I'm utilizing my offer override. We are not doing this in red nether brick. Because I can't bear to stand it. Do I really know what we want to change the way my build looks constantly? Well, I sure hope that your build is at the very least smaller than my monstrosity, because then you don't have as much trouble doing that. And yeah, Dark Oak already kind of comes out and in. It's just, I want to kind of be done with the overall shape before I go into details. Which is why there's no details on the walls right now. Like the lower walls. There were at some point skulls on the sides. Like... whee! There were skull pixel arts on these sides, right? But I removed them. Why? Because I felt like they looked like stickers. So, yeah. Yeah, some of my stuff legit looks like stickers, simply because it kind of like, it's a big build which I stuck a thing upon. It's like a plain wall on which, in an attempt to make it less plain, I like slapped an insignia onto. And it looks like that because that's what it is, like, because it is like that. It's really easy to read is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so we have... whew, not a lot of stone left in this household. Thank God for my silk touch mending pick. At the very least I can always get more. I just have these weird thoughts about Minecraft trees. To me, oak is normal, birch is cheerful forest, spruce is wintry, dark oak is dark fairy tale forest. Well, I mean, it's not too weird. It's that not too off the wall considered like. Consider that the spruce biomes are consistently like considered by the very game as cold ones, and dark oak forests are where villagers who are magicians live. So it all makes sense. Well, that's pleasant. Alright. That's why you get spare elytra kids. Not spare elytra kids, mind you, but spare elytra, comma, kids. Where is it? So yeah, I apologize as I go into the heck yeah musical hour, because this is right now playing Doctor Walks the Ride Home, and it's bloody incredible. Yeah, good one, sorry. Where's my stuff? Where are my things? My material possessions. Give them back. There you go. Yoink. Anything missing? No, my two shulker boxes. Everything's here. Everything is here, just like Smash Brothers. And yeah, granite is orangey poop, or orangey pink. Really won't walk here, but whatever. Nearly died another time just because I was distracted. Alright. So what we're doing here is no. There we go. Alright. We get another ceiling in here just so we have more space to, you know, walk on. Because if we don't, we're gonna... Yeah, that. Do what I just did. That's what's gonna happen to people. That's what happens to people who don't have floors. Does this mean like a commercial for floors? Does this happen to you? And then just footage of a guy consistently falling through void. I will bite my head off, my own head off, somehow, when I'll be trying to figure out how to fill all of this with something interesting. Like, just from the top of my my head, I want an alchemy room, but I want it not here. I want it down there, because that down there, spoiler alert, is a villager mine, where the villagers will be making emeralds. So I want to get that, get those emeralds transferred into an alchemy lab nearby, from which, like, where the emeralds will be converted into diamond tools and stuff using other villagers. So that's the idea. But then I don't like. As far as necromancer stuff goes, I still don't have a proper enchantment setup. I will probably need a like circle magic setup, maybe an experiment dungeon when I would like keep all of my failed experiment mobs, You know, the mob hybrids and that kind of stuff. Could be cool. I don't know. But that's the thing, those are all ideas that like logically have to go downwards. They logically have to be like on the lower levels, because you don't keep your like experiments up in the tower. Although, I mean, maybe on the very ceiling. Although to think about, I kind of want like an attic that's just like 90% spiders. You just enter a room and there's spiders just everywhere. Problem is that most of my already useful stuff is in the dungeons below the ground, in the skull. So that's where we have like the super smelter, the cracked stone would be easy to cracked brick, stone brick would be easy to add it, but again, it's for texturing, it's not for building, and it's usually added when you are already texturing something. You already built something, just add texture. So it's like, it's a patient test is what I'm trying to say. It's like, it's all of it is patient test. Just, are you sure you're gonna get through all of the intermediate steps before you get to the important part? Because if you perfectly detail one side of a building as like an example for the rest, all that does really is not, it does show you the potential of what you're trying to build, but at the same time it also basically enforces you into kicking yourself in the butt when you will be building the rest of the building, because you will be constantly just having to run back and forth, double checking that all is symmetrical. An observatory is actually something a necromancer would absolutely do, because necromancers will run on rituals, and rituals sometimes require a particular position of the stars. To quote the road to the El Dorado, the stars are not in the position for this tribute. Stars can do it. I got like a cathedral, like towers on the end. The cathedral will have a tower at the end. This entire thing is just towers is the thing, is the frustrating thing. I'm just looking at it, come on. Can I zoom again? Yes, I can. Also, this music was used as an intro for Unity SMP. By me, I mean, not by everybody. Still though. Ah, good memories. Rewatched a couple of my videos from back then, and they were terrible. Not as terrible as today's ones. Although I do miss how humble my base on that server is by the sheer comparison to this one. It's like so humble. Like I could actually feel it with stuff that would be useful. See, the problem really is that, well, not the problem. One of the ideas I have for this one is I want it to kind of be filled with traps at the same time. Like, if someone would ever come for me, like for my head, annoyed at all my pranks and stuff, I want them to be not able to even find me in it. I want to just hide somewhere, not in another ground, but like in the cathedral itself, in the entire thing. What room for his friends to come alive? Want to play D&D? Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, I want people to just first, get lost. Second, get killed. Because I want them to not be able to like easily navigate this thing. I want them to be like, oh, there's a partial parade. Surely it opens the door that's in front of it, and then they step on the partial parade, and just small hatches open everywhere, and baby zombies just pour out. Not even run out, just pour out like 5 out of each hole. And it's like, oh, well, I immediately regret that decision. They say as they are being ripped apart by like a dozen of dead children. So that's an idea. Office, no light sources. Maybe, I don't know. And again, like, I like the idea of having just a cellar or like a room where you like open it and there's just spiders everywhere, and you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna go into that one. Something tells me it's not a good idea. Okay, so we have basically two options here. We can smelterate some of the cobble I have, and we can... I have the worst hiccups today. We can smelterate some cobble I have, and we can go and mine out some stone, which would be, again, riveting and exciting footage for you guys to sit through. Then again, waiting for this stupid thing to smelt stuff up is also very exciting. Especially since it's out of freaking. Right. Let's throw in a couple stacks of planks. And go. You're not going. Why aren't you going? Told you to go. Who the crap put all of this here? Okay, somebody just dropped stuff into a wrong hopper, is my impression. There you go. Now it's all walking. Well, no problem, Red Denki. I will be leaving soon anyway. I have a doctor's appointment. Have a doctor's appointment, and I should be stopping the stream in like 10 minutes. But at the very least, we basically finished this wall up till here, which means that we basically finished that wall up till there too, because it will be a direct copy of it. So I'm proud of us. We did good. You know, I could probably, in theory, drop another mob farm. Just a second freaking mob farm, dark box mob farm. In the attic. Then again, I'm pretty sure spawn-proof in the area would yield much better results than attempting to build a second mob farm. They have plenty of spawning places in there. The problem is that the rest of the island is very much spawnable. Oh, this is like moderately right shape, and I'm pretty sure the scale is big enough for it to fit. So I should consider that at the very least. Just a separate farm, creepers only. Can it be for just spiders so you can have the farm in the attic spiders? No. See, the thing is that I mean, I can obviously make a farm that can go on the spawn spiders, but spiders are butts to deal with and butts to grind, because you will have to be very careful for like how to water stream them. Usually, this type of farm just have very large gaps in their mob collection points or insta-kill monsters using fall damage. But the way I do this is I have water that funnels stuff into a particular tunnel on the main farm, and as a result, spiders are no bueno. Spiders are very much no bueno for what we're trying to do. Alas. But it could be like an option. Could place another portal powered pigment farm. Someone comes for my head, I just punch one in the basement. Or not punch one, everybody else becomes pissed off at a player and just starts running for the guy. I don't know if that would even work with more than one player. Okay, let's see, it's like 2, 1, and then 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. All right. Two, 1, 2. There we go. Yeah, that's magical. Alright. I could now like connect these things on top. Fill the upper triangles with black concrete. And attach maybe even those same ribcage like patterns to them. Because I like this ribcage like pattern. Another thing is that I need to add support to the roof. Woo. Yeah, I need to add support structures to, oh nope, to the roof, like this vertically, kind of overarching, holding the roof in place, holding the brick, the shingles, and that will be a task and a half. Even though that's actually something I really like, experimenting with like roof shapes. I mean, it did work out on the cathedral. So it should work out on the main castle, and then I will need to come up with something for the like sides too, because it's just now the problem is that while the cathedral looks alright, even though it's like still not finished on this part, I will upload this. Yes, I will probably. Even if this like cathedral looks alright, even if this part looks alright, the parts connecting them don't. Like, the fact that this is not square and in fact kind of roundish works against it, because everything else is very much square and has very square bases, has very 90-degree angles. Even like the roof is like sharp angle and that kind of stuff, sharp corner. So I will need to figure this out. I'll need to solve this at one point, but I have no idea how. So, yeah. Maybe one day. One day. Not today, though. Today, that's gonna be it for today. Because I need to go and get my freaking hole in the leg patched up. Can you bloody believe it, I just slipped and fell on the eye, on some ice, alright? Now there's a hole in my leg that I can't get rid of for the second week in a row. That's just stupid. What is this? Alright guys, so thank you very so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, well, I'm glad. If you didn't, well, I'm a terrible streamer and that's not a surprise to anybody. See you later guys. Thank you so much. Happy coming new year, Merry Christmas, that kind of stuff. To be continued. Have a good one. Bye bye.